Hi guys, welcome to the third video in our goal setting series. In our previous two videos, we discussed reflection and visioning, and then goals and focus goals. So if you're not caught up on those two videos, go ahead, watch those, and then come back here where we're going to be talking about taking action on those focus goals. If you like the idea of focus goals, our daily planners can help you put those goals into action. They help you set your goals and then, most importantly, weave your action steps into your daily life. Our newest daily planners for next year will be available on September 7th, and you can see them in the link below. Now let's get into it. Our first overhead video. So, you're ready to Now, in our previous video, we talked about focus goals, but today we're going to be talking about putting some action behind it. As I said before, I do not want you to take your goals and turn them into focus goals until you are ready to put action behind them. I find that if you break down a goal into action steps too early, you'll feel less connected to it once it's time to put that plan into place. In our daily planners, you're going to find 2 pages to break down your focus goals into actionable steps. And we're going to go through the questions that are covered on those pages right now. The first thing we're going to do is name your focus goal, as well as why it is important and why it is important right now. Now, when you're tackling why it is important to you, go back to previous exercises where you brought up emotions and feelings attached to this goal. This is a strong indication of why this goal is important to you. What emotion are you trying to bring into your life? Now, when answering why is this important to you right now, think about the season of life that you are in. This goal may be very important to you, but is this the right season of life for you to be tackling this goal? Let's say this is your first year of motherhood. You have a lot on your plate, and while organizing your garage may be very important to you and frustrating to you, this may not be the time to focus on it. Also, if you have a big career goal sitting in front of you right now, this may not be the time for you to create a sustainable garden in your backyard. All of these goals are important goals and ones that you might hold dear, but they may not fall in the same season of life. In your next section, you're going to be naming the day that you will begin to work towards your goal and your deadline. Now, your deadline may be set in stone or it may be flexible. This will take some introspection on your part, as well as looking at the goal in particular. Do you work better with hard and fast goals? Or do you work better with giving yourself the flexibility of a date range of when you will achieve this goal? Okay, now we're going to move on to the action steps necessary to achieve your goal. For this, I like to crack open a notebook. I like to get all of my thoughts out and brainstorm everything in a notebook and then transfer that back into my planner once I have some organization to it. I also like to think in categories. If I have a business goal that breaks down into product design, product manufacturing, marketing, categories like that will help you to break down this goal into the action steps that are necessary to meet that goal. Now, once I'm done brainstorming in a notebook, I move all of that back into my planner so that everything is in one spot. We now move on to habits, routines, and mindsets that you need to either add or to remove from your daily life to make this goal possible. Now, this section will require some introspection on your part. Take a look at those action items and ask yourself, why would I fail at this? And how can I overcome that obstacle? Okay, let's say you have a goal around household chores. You usually spend your weekend catching up on chores, doing laundry, cleaning the house. And you see people who do a little bit each day throughout the week, and you are jealous of them. So your goal is to move a bulk of your weekend household chores into your weekday. On your action list, you may have do a load of laundry every morning, which sounds great until you really look at your morning and see all that you already do. You need to set up a new routine. Every evening as you turn on the dishwasher at night, go around and collect a load of laundry and bring it down into the laundry room. Then in the morning, before you get in the shower, put that load of laundry into the washer. Then once you're done getting ready, head straight to the laundry room and flip it into the dryer. Then before you sit down for lunch every day, fold your load of laundry. And as your kids come home from school, send them up to their rooms with a handful of laundry before they sit down on that couch. By creating these habits and routines, you're going a step beyond simply creating the action item of do a load of laundry every morning. You're taking that action item and you are incorporating it into your day. And by tying each step into something that you already do, turning on the dishwasher at night, taking a shower, eating lunch, you are mentally tying those actions together and making it easier for that habit to stick. The last thing in this section to think about is mindset. You've outlined how you're going to make this happen, but at some point, your mind is going to play tricks on you. You're going to tell yourself you don't have enough time to do it, even though each step that we've created only takes about 2 minutes. But when you're feeling overwhelmed, new changes in your life are the first things to go. So take some time to think about mindset with each one of these action steps. How are you going to talk yourself out of doing it? And what can you say to yourself to make sure that it gets done? Now lastly, on our focus goal pages, we're going to take it right back to the beginning and we are going to name the very first steps that we're going to take. Now remember, your overall goal may be to move your chores from the weekend into your week. But you need to find that very first step to get yourself going. Now, one of the keys to success in reaching your goals is that once your goals are set and outlined and you kind of understand what you need to do to achieve that goal, I like to let go of the goal. If my goal is to lose those last 10 pounds, once I've created the plan of how I'm going to get myself there, I let go of that goal. Daily and weekly, my goal is no longer to lose weight. My goal is to get my vegetables in, to get my walk in, to get my water in, to make sure I get enough sleep. All of the action steps that I've created to facilitate that goal now become my daily and weekly goals. I am proud of myself when I eat the veggies that I had planned on eating. I am proud of myself when I drink the water that I needed to drink that day. This is what keeps your motivation up throughout the attainment of your goal. Focus on the actions that you have control over. Getting your steps in, drinking your water, eating the right foods, and let go of the outcomes that you have less control over. Okay, now that we've talked about how to put action behind your focus goals, I want to quickly go over our planner and how it supports you throughout this process. First, let's go over the first few videos and what we have in our planner to walk you through those sections. We have our reflection pages, and that will walk you through the entire reflection exercise. We have our visioning pages, our goals. Again, we want you to focus on 3 goals every 6 months. And then our focus goals section that we just covered. Now, moving past our 3 videos, I designed this planner so that you can weave those goals into your planning throughout the year. It starts off with our quarterly planning. You'll be able to name your focus goals that you're focused on that quarter here, and then break it down into the 3 months. For quarterly planning, I like to focus on the big picture. Deadlines go into my quarterly planning. Overall action steps that I'm focusing on each month, they go into my quarterly planning. But none of the daily and the weekly details do. Okay, so once you have your focus goals outlined by quarter, you will then be able to do it monthly. So each month you get a page here to name 2 focus goals and then outline the action steps that you are committing to do that month. This is not where you add in all of the action steps to reach that goal. This is simply what you are committing to do that month. You then have a page over here to detail everything out however it is you like to do it. Once you get into your week, you will have a weekly page here and a column here to outline everything that you are committing to doing that week in particular when it comes to your focus goal. And then every day you will wake up and you will think about your focus goal and how you are going to take action on it that day. You may not take action on your focus goal every single day, but this is here for it to stay top of mind so that you fulfill your commitment to yourself in what you outlined at the beginning of the week. Okay, so I hope this helps you put some action behind the focus goals that you have created. Again, our daily planners are available beginning next week, and if you'd like to take a look at them, there's a link down below. Have a great week, and we'll see you in our next video.